All right, what's up? We're back with more of Avernum Escape from the Pit. That was really exciting, though, taking on Khoth and winning. So now it's time to explore the Lair of Khoth. And we are in combat already. Okay. Rune warded, so they are not resistant to physical damage, but they are resistant to magic. While iron warded can very much handle physical damage, but cannot handle magic. Really creative creatures, though. Wonder where the dev got the idea for some of these. Alright, so we had a couple level ups there. These gigantic halls contrast sharply with the rough, natural stone outside. They are lovely, beautifully built. They also look like recent construction. Every sound you make echoes up high, arced corridors into distant amphitheaters. When you look closely, you see that the stone blocks off the floor are covered with tiny scratches, as if from reptilian claws. It's very cold in here. Not natural cold, but of the undead. Shades pace up and down the halls, dusting and moving books around. Khoth must find undead servants to be more reliable. You look through the books in Khoth's collection. It's an amazing, eclectic lot. Some of the books are recent. Some of them are so old that they crumble when you touch them. Some scrolls are in languages whose speakers are long dead. Very interesting, but you don't find anything of immediate value. Okay, we're not gonna steal, that's for sure. A shade wanders the halls, carrying a large, moist chunk of raw meat. Little bits of bone and gristle protrude from it at odd angles. What sort of meat is this? It looks down at the haunch. Moist meat. Where did it come from? Prey. Why are you carrying me? I hunt and return. Why do you need to hunt? My master has given me the skill to bring down meat. Meat for who? I bring food to Khoth. He awaits this morsel. I must go. It floats away. Wait, do all the ghosts here have different dialogue? An insubstantial shade wields a very real broom. It sweeps the enormous halls. What are you doing? It stares at you for a second. Then it says in a hollow voice, I sweep. Why are you sweeping? Such is the bidding of my master. Is there any information you can give which could possibly be useful to me in my adventures? No, it floats away. The floor in this library is covered with small, glowing runes. There are thousands of lines of them, curving and spiraling across the floor, each one painstakingly and intricately carved into the rock. The patterns are beautiful and hypnotic, but if they have any meaning, it escapes you. To understand what they are for, you would have to know a lot more about dragons than you do now. You search the bookshelves, and sure enough, you find the book Claudia asked you to find. It is a short, grim tome describing the horrible fates of the first priests to be sent into Avernum. It is a sad book, but an inspiring one as well. You memorize as much of its contents as you can so you can relay them to Claudette. nothing else there. We already focus on elixirs. We don't really need to have any. But I like that we can take the coins in this room. The book on the festival is coated with dust and reeks of decay. It has the appearance of a spell book. Perhaps Khoth forgot that it was back here. The writing on the pages is very strange. Yes, we gained access to the Spell Barrier 3. That's going to be handy, finally. A spectral figure carries a pile of books. Its form is translucent and insubstantial, but it can make itself solid enough for its library duties. Who are those books for? My master. I look after the books. Do books need much looking after? The apparition gives you an empty look. I fetch and sort. Bring what my masters call for. Who is your master? The one who will unmake me if these are not brought soon. The shade nimbly steps around you and continues on its way. A long, sinuous dragon sits coiled here, lost in contemplation of a long scroll. When you approach, he looks up and grimaces. I am Khoth. You are disrupting my solitude, little human. Say what you have to say, quickly. A priestess of Formella told us that you might have a book on the history of priests in Avernum. He thinks for a bit. Yes, I do. It is a trivial and uninteresting topic, but a tome on that subject does rest in the less interesting areas of my library. Look on the shelves by the Spiral of Runes. If the rats haven't eaten it, it is there. Well, we already technically did, but we go ahead and talk to him about that anyway. Would you teach me some magical rituals? He laughed. Teach you? Tiny, foolish humans? Why should I? What have you done for me? How do you feel your time here alone? He snorts. Smoke and flame billow forth. I increase my wisdom, most of the time. The rest, I deal with intruders. Am I an intruder? Perhaps. Normally, I am not one to welcome humans. I once was, not anymore. Then you have had dealings with humans before. He angrily breathed flame into the air. You are a Vernite. You are not of the Empire above. Were that not the case, you would be dead now, in vengeance. Vengeance? Oh, your death would be slow and agonizing. His claws raked the ground in anger. I would entrap you in barriers, and starve and burn you for days and years. This is the reward for cheating a dragon. How were you cheated? His eyes blaze. A long, forked tongue licks his lips. He struggles to contain himself. Humans from above came to me once, offering a deal. I would make wars for a tower of theirs. In return, they would give me many books from the surface. I made the wars, but they only gave me a few books and stole something as well. Perhaps I can recover what you lost? Oh no, I know the trickery of humans. I will tell you where the scroll is and you will find it and steal it. I will not be fooled again. Khoth watches you, waiting to see what you have to say. He shifts impatiently, wanting to be left alone with the scroll. Happily, he's not so annoyed that he regains his solitude by eating you. You have an amazing library here. Of the dragons in these caves, only Brother Mothrax and I truly appreciate the wonders of learning, the joys of intellect. The difference is that I prefer solitude and he doesn't. But then he hasn't been cheated yet, like I have, by humans. At any rate, he is much wiser than my other siblings. Tell me of your siblings. Atheron wishes only to be alone in her hole. Fool Pyrock plays foolish games with the mortals over the tunnels. Sulphurus is good for contemplating her own might and little more. He sighs. We dragons are a strong and proud lot, but we can be as capable of foolishness as you mortals. Speaking of dragons, what is that huge circle of runes for? That, it is safe to say, is none of your human business. Okay. Oh, we're not going to steal any books from him. Are you kidding me? And we're not going to steal in front of him either. There is a row of large leather scrolls on this pedestal, each wrapped around a bar of cold steel. You notice that there is an open space in the row. One of the scrolls seems to be missing. There is a ring of statues around the pedestal. Their eyes glow red. You can't shake the suspicion that they are watching you. The ghostly figure wanders around the stone halls, dusting and cleaning. And what would your job be? I clean the caverns as per my master's orders. And your master would be? Mighty Khoth. You try to ask something else, but the shade stops responding. It floats off, gathering up dust and mold as it goes. This creature doesn't move, not even to breathe. It's been magically frozen here. Maybe for experimentation, maybe as punishment. Very creepy. Okay, so it's a good thing that Khoth will deal. This tunnel leads down and away from Khoth's lair. It provides a hidden exit in case of attack. Okay, so... Okay, that's just another way out then. Okay, so Khoth will definitely deal with us, but he is not prone to welcoming humans. Anyway, let's go ahead and get that quest cleared out, though. Since we have what we need for Mother Claudette. Man, we got that quest so long ago, though. That it feels like ages at this point. Now it's finally complete. After being dragged out for so long. Yeah, it feels like ages ago since we first went to Motrax, see if he had it, and then it was actually Khoth that had it. It was quite the journey from that point to where we are now. We talked to Khoth and saw the scroll you wanted. You tell Claudette of your visit to Khoth and what you learned from the scrolls. You tell her the horrible suffering and marvelous accomplishments of the first priests of Avernum. Tears come to her eyes. Oh, they were so brave. And so, for that matter, were you. For your reward, read the scrolls on the altar. They will teach you great knowledge, knowledge of unmatched rarity. And, once more, I thank you. Okay. Creates a ward of thoughts. Improved unshackle mind. Nice. We got a reputation boost because of that. Still a true hero, though. Alright, what else? Fort Draco wine. We can drop off these magical notes real quick. So he has more magical scrolls. I wonder if this Urania thing is gonna give us a little bit more XP. I'm just getting all I can right now before I do anything else. I didn't really earn enough for Noah to level up, though. Yeah, works of magery, by the way, and radiant fangs, you're not going to be able to clear out no matter how many you get, because there just aren't enough in the game to clear those out. But 4 Draco wine, I wish we could clear out already. Wonder if we can just buy wine and then, because I do want to get Noah leveled up here. We'll head back to Almeria real quick and see if we can get some wine. Let's head back to Port Draco, see if that was enough. Clear out Port Draco wine. Too bad there is not a portal pylon in Fort Draco, though, that we could just use. It would make this so much more faster to do. Bill shakes his head. Kind of you to offer, but you've done your job too well. We won't need any more wine for quite a while, and considering the thirst my people have, that's quite a feat. Alright, so we finally got that one cleared out. I guess we'll just drop this one outside since we can't drink it or anything. What else? So we do have Port Draco wine cleared out finally, but like I said, you're not going to be able to clear out either one of these because they just didn't make enough for that to be a thing. I wonder if I can get that one cleared out real quick before I take on the Empire Orb. Alright, so let's head back to Barga. And we will search for a Black Drake Fang. We will go ahead and explore area, and hopefully we run into a drake that has a Black Drake Fang. This remote, hot, humid cavern is filled with the smell of decay and choked with the musk giant lizards tend to emit. When you round the corner, you find out where the smell comes from. This rubble and stalagmite choked cave is filled with giant lizards, fire lizards, and the occasional drake. Fortunately, they seem content with resting on flat rocks, hunting smaller lizards, and occasionally attacking one another. Although many of them can see you, they don't seem keen on attacking. You move carefully through the jumble stone of the cavern, trying to avoid as many of the groups of drakes as possible. Many of them seem uninterested in you. Suddenly, a few of the reptiles take an interest in you. You try to evade them, but no luck. Okay, no Black Drake Fang, but we did level up. What was it that I leveled up again? I forgot. I completely forgot what leveled up here. I think it was endurance, but I'm not sure. No, I think it was intelligence, actually. Okay, we'll look. I forgot what leveled up. I don't even remember. I guess this one. Perfect health. Pretty much same dialogue, whatever, blah, blah, blah. We're pretty much tough enough to take on all these, so it doesn't really matter how strong the drakes are. At this, a remote corner of this large cavern of the drakes, you find a huge tower, crudely erected with basalt slabs. Perhaps it was made by the drakes, perhaps someone or something else. Its doors are open to you. You notice none of the lizards go near it. You are free to enter. The enormous hall inside is dominated by a rough statue of a dragon covered with claw marks. It was the drakes that formed and shaped the statue long, long ago, painstakingly digging it out of the living rock. Being adventurers, you can't help but notice the statue's eyes and fangs are large, valuable looking emeralds. You climb the statue and get the gems. When you walk outside, you quickly discover that not only will none of the lizards go near the temple, but they don't appreciate anyone else going inside either. Oh, are you kidding me? I just wanted a dang black drake fang. What? I was not anywhere near them? Are you kidding me? We already killed several drakes already, so let's go ahead and do our business here. Come on, come on. Fortunately, this wouldn't have been as hard as we did earlier when we did the quest for Fort Remote, which was their only quest anyway. Just wanted a black drake fang. I did not want to go through all that, but whatever. Let's see if we can find through a little bit of exploration, though. I think that actually might be it, this one. There is a lone drake hunting on this beach. It attacks as soon as it sees you. No big deal now, right? The drake has been slain. As you search for treasure, you notice that one of its fangs is black. Closer inspection reveals that it's made of onyx. Very strange. You pry it out of the creature's mouth in case anyone would find it interesting. We already have someone that's willing to reward us if we have this fang for him. So let's go ahead and deliver it. Okay, who had the lowest of... Go ahead and... I prefer to get... Could have given that to Ariadne, actually, but it's alright. You return to Zavlek's hut. When he asks, you present him with the black drake fang. Thank you, he says. Now I will help you. He brings some tattered scrolls out of his hut and lets you see them. They are very interesting. Alright. Completed that and got Cloak of Blades boosted. Nice. Alright, so the next thing we're gonna do is look for the Empire Orb to join the Scimitar. So remember that Gremlin cave we didn't go in the Spree Pits? Yeah. Now we have to go do that. So we'll go through Darman here. And head right up to the Spree Pits. Yep, this is where we find the Empire Orb. Oh, by the way, the map right here pretty much... I don't know how to expand it, really. Go back down, go back down. But yeah, the map will help you tell you where quests are at if you are confused. But yeah, we're going to do that quest in the next part. So I'll see you all soon, but here we are at the Gremlin Cave to find this Empire Orb that we have to go destroy. So I'll see you all very soon in the next part of Let's Play.